Hi guys, this is Sonsonmushi, and this is my on a break vlog video to you guys. I'm checking right now to see what episode this is supposed to be called. Episode 6, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not gonna leave off from whatever I was talking about in episode 5. I know, basically there was no snow. My dream kind of came true. I had a dream days before, there was an announcement, or the day before the snow warning announcements, that we all got snowed in, but it was a very little amount of snow, to the point where my sisters were able to drive all the way from Salem to my house over here. So indicating that the snow was not that bad. But not that bad for me, but they had to go through the snow. I don't know. The dream was weird, but anyways, stuff happens. Sunday happened, and here we are. So this is an inspired video. This is tea time with Sonsonmushi. The reason why I'm doing this vlog video is that I actually want to do a channeled message, or give a reading to you guys, but most of the video will be me talking and not actually doing any sort of reading, because I'm going to be drinking tea. And the main reason I'm drinking the tea, other than that I'm drinking it, but for the video, why that's important, is that my reading is a tea reading. I'm going to look at the tea leaves that remain and give you guys some messages from that, because I just made a video, a private video, so you guys won't see it, but I made a private video just earlier today, and I ended up feeling guided to look at my cup. I was like, oh hey, there's tea leaves down there, I should read them for this person and see if they mean anything. And yeah, it was really fun. It was really cool. So that's what this video is. So since I'm here, episode 6, I've made many episode 6s and then I deleted them all. Just because I kept trying to talk about the order of events of everything that happened, or I kept thinking about that, and I was just realizing I don't know how to share the events that happened these last several days in my break. Pretty much starting since whenever I last talked about the Dragon Herbarium, ever since then, a lot of things kind of, I guess you could say, got a lot darker. so yeah, but this week is a lot better. So basically February 4th through the 10th was a very challenging week, and the 11th through the 17th is proving to be much better. It's proving to be the other side of the coin. So I like it a lot. I'm now knowing what sort of boundaries I want to set for myself, who I want to be in my space, who I want to not be in my space, stuff like that. So yeah. As far as catching up with responsibilities during this break, I have caught up to many YouTube comments. I'm looking back and I'm seeing, sure enough, I've missed some here and there. So I'm just planning to scroll all the way through and just double check and respond to the ones that I missed. But for the most part, I got back to a lot of people's messages. So I feel really good about that. I'm officially caught up on personal readings. Though that's not technically true. I'm done doing readings for the day. I have a schedule for myself now, and so there's one personal reading remaining, and that will be tomorrow morning. But at the time they purchased it, it's still a really good time frame, so it's okay. Another update is I'm switching emails. Sonsonmushi@gmail.com will still be open and available. It'll be my personal email, but I'm creating a business email so that I only receive emails from people wanting readings on there. And the reason for that is because on my personal email, I get a lot of spam that I have to clear through, and it gets hard for me to make sure I got everybody. Also, my Sonsonmushi email on my calendar has things like my dentist appointments and massage therapy and stuff like that. And that's the next announcement. I'm creating a Google Calendar for you guys, so then when you purchase readings, you can see on there when you purchased it, and you can see how many people are in line and stuff like that. And yeah, it'll be really exciting, because there will be like code names, so that so your guys' privacy is kept to yourself, of course. So there's not any private information shown on the calendar. So for example, if your name is Sam, I don't know, that was a specific name, but like there's so many names I know. But if your name is, I always go with Susan or Sally. I just go with a lot of S names. If your name is, I don't know, Georgina, right now I don't think I know anyone named Georgina. There we go. So if your name is Georgina, then I would be like, hey, your code name will be Rose Quartz, or Crystal Ball, I don't know. Or like if you want to give me an alias name, I'll use that, and I'll put that on the calendar so that everyone can look at the calendar and know which one is theirs, but no one looking at the calendar can recognize names of other people's. So that's my idea. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. Regardless, that's what I'm planning on doing, but that might change by the time I'm ready. When this break will be over, so today is February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day for any of you guys celebrating, or if you're not, happy Thursday, happy Valentine's Day anyways. I plan on ending this break around February 21st, if not February 28th. Because, yeah, I got a lot done in this week and a half that I've been on a break. So I feel really good about that. There's still a lot more to go. There's still a lot more for me to set up. But with the changes I've been making in my life, and the space I'm creating for myself, I'm building up a lot to prepare for all this. I will be sharing my Spotify music with you guys, so there will be that in the automatic description. I'm going to be changing my automatic description that will talk about me having a personal email and a business email, and to please use the business one if you're purchasing a reading. But if you're just looking for a donation-based reading, or a reading in general, whatever, or just to email me in general, or whatever the case may be, then totally feel free to use a personal email. I have no problem with anyone reaching out to me on the personal email. I also have no problem if you want to buy a reading from me with the personal email, but it'll be a lot less cluttered and a lot more easy to organize when you're getting your reading with my new email, because there you'll have access to a calendar, and you'll be able to see when I'm actually planning on doing your email and things like that. Though I do email and reach out to every single one of you guys when I get the readings done, because that makes sense. How else do you get the email? Or how else do you receive the reading, you know? So yeah, that's not the issue. It's just so that way there's not emails back and forth of like, sorry, it got pushed to this date, or sorry, there's still other readings for me that I'm getting through, or anything like that. It's just my attempt at being more organized. I'm not organized. I'm a Pisces. So I guess that just is a part of my nature, I guess. But yeah, those are a lot of my updates. This tea is super good. I'm in love with the Dragon Herbarium, and another crystal shop that I also like to go to. It's called like Crystal Hearts Books or something. I really like going there. Everyone who works there and at the Dragon Herbarium, those are the only crystal shops I've been to. They're super awesome. I feel right at home at the Dragon Herbarium. I really like going there. So I feel like if I've gotten some messages from my friend Caroline that going there is probably a good idea. That I might meet some more soul family there, which is definitely what's happening. I feel very connected with the people who are working there. They're super cool. Hopefully they feel the same. But of course they do, because they hold love and light for all, so that just makes sense. So it's just my like the fan within me that makes me like worry, like, oh, I hope you know, the feelings are mutual, but yeah, I feel like we're friends, and like, yeah, but regardless, I don't care, like, because I just love them. They're so cool, everyone at the Dragon Herbarium. And I love the people who go in there. I haven't really talked a lot with, like, people who shop there. Like, I just kind of overhear conversations, and they're just, like, really, like, they're really funny and sweet and stuff like that. So I'm just, like, everyone's, like, biggest fan when I go to the Dragon Herbarium, and also at the Crystal Hearts and Books store. For those of you who might be sick, I'm sending a lot of healing energy, love and light. I'm hoping for a hasty recovery. I mentioned that just because, like, I have a lot of family members who are who are sick right now, so I hope you guys are all recovering swiftly. Yeah, stay warm, stay safe. Yeah. I need to move this because this was sitting on top of this deck. So I lent my friend this Mystic Moon Oracles deck, Cheyenne. I lent her this deck back in like November or something like that. And so I just got it back the other day. I got it back on Tuesday, I believe, so on the 12th. And I'm so thrilled it's back. I've been using this in like all of my readings, like every personal reading I've been doing, I've been using this deck. The pick a card reading, pretty sure I used this deck. And then my friend Cheyenne's deck, the Wildwood Tarot. You guys may recognize this very often on Rainbow Harmony's channel. She lent this deck to me, so I'm gonna have this deck for however long until I return it. So I'm really excited about that. Mm-hmm. You guys may or may not know this, but it's actually Cheyenne who gave me this Dendenmushi as a gift. She gave me 2 Dendenmushis for a Christmas gift last year. So it was December of 2017, but I didn't see her until January 2018. And she gave me this Doflamingo Dendenmushi and another one, a Law Dendenmushi. She has Law right now. I've got Doflamingo. We plan on switching every once in a while. They're like house pets, and they take turns being in. It's like they've got a living arrangement with me and their other, I don't know, parent, Cheyenne. So it's pretty cute. I'm almost done with the tea, so I'm almost about to give you guys a tea reading. I'm trying to see if there's like maybe like a like flat surface I can like pour it on so you guys can see it better. Because I know it's like not as cool that you can't really see the tea leaves, but ew. Okay. So I'm gonna be taking a look at these. So I'm seeing a bird, and the bird is looking at you. I'm also seeing a kangaroo, once again looking straight at you. There definitely seems to be a message. Wow. Your message is to open up your wings and soar. Yeah. Yeah, even if I showed you guys, you're gonna be like, I'm just looking at specs here. What are you looking at, you know? So open your wings and soar as the bird that you are, and then you will transform into a butterfly. So you're you're spreading your wings, you're opening up, and then when you open up, like you're like, oh yeah, when a bird opens up its wings, it's just a bird. You're gonna surprise yourself by opening up. You're gonna realize you're even more than what you thought you were. You're not just a bird. You're also it's a plane. It's Superman. Sorry, but you're also a butterfly. So that's very exciting. What am I seeing here? I'm also seeing like maybe incense is a really good idea for you guys. Something to burn, something to smudge your area with. Opening up, creating energetic space, creating an environment that smells good, that feels good. You know, so like burning incense, burning sage. I think this is called Palu wood or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that right now with yeah, let me break off a bit of what's already been burnt here. Okay. So let's get some of this going. This is very, very powerful energy, is what I noticed when I lit it. I was like, whoa, this makes me feel very good. I like this. Okay. Cool. So I'm sending many blessings your guys' way. Lots of love and light. May all your dreams come true. Go ahead and think of something you want to manifest. And it is now manifested. What is it that you have? What is it that you want? What do you want? Okay, now that you've thought about that, or if you need a moment, you can pause here and think. Whatever it is that you want, now that you want it, replace want with have. What is it that you have? Now that you have it, where is it? It's on its way. Yeah. Doubting that your manifestation might not come true is no different. I just heard this from, you guys might vibe with this channel. I just heard this from Cancer Moon's Tarot. Doubting that your manifestation might not come true, he didn't quote it just like this, but is no different than doubting that a package you paid for on Amazon might not arrive. Why would a package that you paid for not arrive, you know? So manifesting is just like clicking that submit button, like, yes, send it to my address, you know? So it just makes sense that it would show up. Only your address is not wherever your house is or whatever, or wherever it is that you're staying or living. Your address is your soul. So it doesn't matter where you go. It can find its way to you whenever, wherever. Manifestation like takes time, you know, but it's different for everyone. I did like kind of learn recently, like depending on who you are, or like not depending on who you are, but like some people do seem to manifest, like we all manifest differently because we're all different individuals. So the way in which you manifest, yes, they'll all have their own time. Think about like Naruto or Hunter x Hunter, some sort of anime. You don't have to, but if you know what I'm talking about, think about an anime that's got some sort of energy system. Everyone's got their own ninja way. Everyone's got their own way of doing magic or spells or using energy and stuff. Everyone's got their own conditions and stuff like that. At the end of the day, with enough self-work and confidence, anyone can do amazing things with their gifts and talents. So, yeah. So So that applies to manifestation. Some people are really good at manifesting things like just like that, or like big things and stuff. But from what I've noticed, and this is also what Cancer Moon's Tarot kind of talked about, is that if you start manifesting small, then you can start leveling up. And as you level up that, think about like working out. You don't just start on 500-pound weights. I don't know if anyone does, but like you don't just start on 1,000,000-pound weights. You start on 1 pound or 2 pound weights, and then you work your way up to 5 pounds or 10 pounds. And I'm sure maybe there's like athletes out there who's like, that's not how that works. But like, just take the analogy, you know, where it's like you're working your way up basically. And so take that with manifestation too. If you just ask to manifest like $5 million, yeah, you can do that. But like if you've never like really practiced believing in your manifestations before, you might be quite skeptical that that $5 million is gonna find its way to you. And if you have skepticism or doubt, then you're stunting the process. It'll just never really happen. But if you believe, it'll happen. That's why manifesting with small amounts is believable. $5, I've seen $5 on the ground before, you know. $10, I've seen $10. 300, ooh, I'm not sure, but I started seeing the 5s and 10s, may as well give it a shot. Whoa, it happened? Okay, 30 million. You know, work your way up. And obviously it's not just like, I just want money. Like, obviously your intentions matter, and like what it is that you're looking for with it matters and stuff. And you know, but the point is, whoever you are, if you set the intentions and you truly believe in it and you truly have no doubt and you're not looking for it, you just know it's on its way to you. You know, it's like, I'm not going to search for like the UPS truck that has my package. I'm not going to look through all the boxes. No, the UPS delivery driver knows which package to drop it off at which places. They know where everything goes. So it's like, even if I saw the UPS truck, it's like, how am I supposed to know if it's even driving to my house right now? Maybe that's just like a UPS truck going to Kansas or some completely different place, you know? There's gajillions of UPS trucks, and then each truck has gajillions of boxes. So there's no point in trying to find your specific box. Just wait until you hear that door on the bell or whatever, and you'll hear it because you'll see it because it'll be here. And that's when you have manifested the thing. How you know? Manifested it into alignment with where you are in the present moment, you know? It'll just be here. So there's no point in thinking that it has to become created later, but just instead believe that it's created now. Just like if you purchase something on Amazon, it doesn't just exist the moment it shows up at your door. It existed long before that, you know? It existed when you made the purchase. It existed before you made the purchase because you were thinking about, do I want to make this purchase? Just how every thought exists. Every thought is like a package, and then the manifestation is clicking submit on the package. So everything you think about can manifest, but it only will if you want it to and decide it so. Yeah. Honestly, I need to manifest more than I usually do. Like, things just manifest, because no matter, you know, even if you don't set that intention of like, oh, I'm manifesting everything, you are manifesting everything. So it's like, the more aware of it you are, I guess the more choice you have, basically, because you're going to think about it more, and things like that. And so the more you think about it, with great power comes great responsibility, you know? So, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed these messages. I hope this energy clearing helped you guys out in some sort of way. I literally felt guided to do that. Let me try to move them a bit and see if there's any other messages. And many of you are already butterflies. Many of you have already transformed. Now that you have transformed, you need to choose your direction. You need to choose to fly in a direction that feels good for you. As a butterfly, you can still be in the same circumstances. You can still do all the same things, no matter who or what you are. Butterfly, bird with open wings, bird with closed wings. If you don't get out there and explore energetically and physically, you're not gonna see what you're already capable of, basically. So practice, get practicing, guys. And I'll stop being a hypocrite. So I'll practice too, I promise. I don't know how good I'll practice, but I promise I'll at least try to practice once sometime soon. And I'll try to keep doing it more and more, because I do notice the more I get into all this spirit stuff, the more things work out for me. Personally, that's what I'm experiencing, you know. Everyone's got their own belief and their own experience, so not trying to take away from anyone else's, but my experience shows me that I do create my reality, pretty much every single aspect of it, and that I can keep manifesting more and better things for myself. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my friend Jamie to message me. We're gonna go out and eat, so I'm gonna burn this thing again. Come on. It's getting really close to where my fingertips are at, so it's kind of spooky to hold this. Okay. It's pretty cool. Whoa. Many of you, Sonsonmushi. It's not cool, it's hot. At least if you guys didn't say that, then I say that. It's my joke then. Rainbow powers activate. And I have not smoked any weed today, but I very much feel that kind of 420 friendly energy in this moment. It must be the green shirt, but yeah. All right. Have a really lovely night, guys. It's 8:21. 21's my favorite number. There's some other things about the number is 8:21, but anyways, I hope you all had a good, lovely February 14th. Lovely Valentine's Day. And if not, hopefully you can look back at this day and it's a cool day. Or you're like me and you don't even remember what the last year's Valentine's Day was about. I don't remember last year's Valentine's Day. I don't remember the years before. I remember some of them in middle school, but I don't know. You guys would just feel sad. So there's no point in talking about it. So, but I remember those Valentine's Days. Yeah. I just really oh, I got a message. Got a message from Jamie. Woo. All right. Love and light, guys. Take care. I'm sending her a heart emoji. Peace out.